going to show you how to winterize your Stihl equipment, and it starts right here. There's a lot of people who have these $600-800 trimmers or blowers. They don't have a clue how to winterize their Stihl equipment. They watched a video on YouTube and they're still clueless. Let me tell you what you first and foremost want to do. You want to empty all the fuel, and then you want to start this unit up, okay, and get all of the fuel out of the carburetor, out of those lines. You want to change the air filter. You want to go ahead and loosen this and check the gap on your spark plug and put a new one in. And that's just the beginning. As I've already run the fuel out of this, then I'm going to add more fuel. And you're like, you're going to add more fuel? I'm going to show you a trick. At my local gas station, they have something that's called recreational gas. What that is for boats, but it also is for trimmers, weed eaters, your gas blowers. It has no ethanol, but half of the gas stations, they sell recreational fuel, okay? But they only have one pump. Now listen very carefully. If they only have one pump here, okay, and someone puts this 85 junk in there, the regular, there's a third of a gallon in the hose. Most people don't understand this, okay? So when you're getting recreational fuel for your trimmers, you absolutely have to make sure that they have a pump that is designated for recreational fuel only, because half of them have gone cheap. And you think you're doing some good service, okay? But a third to a half of a gallon that's in that line is E85, which has what? Ethanol, which jacks you. When you are winterizing your Stihl equipment for the winter, one of the things that you have to do is you have to get new fuel. Absolutely. That old fuel, especially in one of these, if you're not using your equipment, this could be 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months old. You have a designated can, it says Stihl. You have the 2-in-1 in there. It's not good enough. What you need to do is drain that fuel, start that machine, run it till no fuel is left in that carburetor. Then you're going to rinse this out and you're going to get recreational fuel that is what? Fresh. Then, after it's fresh, you're going to put a little bit of this and this into your trimmer, run the new stuff through it, and now you're ready for winter. Show you do not do. I put just a little bit in there, and I want to get all that old stuff out, and I may just go over here and dump it in there. Don't you do this, okay? Don't do this. What I'm doing, I don't want you to do. All right, now we're going to fill her up.
I deserve more. Well, you've come to the right gas station. Get more with Zelo Plus, the nicotine pouch that's more long-lasting than your mom's voicemails, more comfortable than a fluffy little cloud, more enjoyable than seeing your ex change their status to single.
All right, guys, now that that's full, I got a gallon of there. I'm going to put my 2-in-1 oil in it. I'm going to go like that. I use this because this is going to preserve the gas, and if I was using some type of ethanol gas, it's going to protect it. This pulls all of the cornstarch, all of that garbage out of regular gasoline, okay, and it pushes it out the muffler in the form of carbon. If you're not revving your engine full bore, you'll notice that on that screen, you're gonna have carbon deposits, which you have to pull it off and burn it off. And if you don't, you're gonna notice that your trimmer, your blower is lagging. Now this gas is ready for spring, and this gas is ready for the final purge in my trimmer, in my blower. Again, I just put a little bit in there, I run it, then I dump it, and then I run it till it stops. And guess what? Those trimmers, those blowers, those tillers, whatever you're using from Stihl, they're gonna be golden till springtime. And if I have to use the unit, guess what? That's okay, because this is fresh gas, okay? Realize where I'm at, November, December, January, February, March, 5 months. But this, with the stabilizer, okay, that 2-in-1 oil is going to last 5 months. This is a pro tip. If you've been using the wrong fuel, let me tell you this, even though you've run it out of the engine, run it out of the lines, it's still there in trace amounts. And that is enough with that ethanol, okay, to gunk up your engine over the winter months. I'm just gonna let all that gas run out naturally. After I've taken it for a little spin around the yard, okay, there's very little gas in there, and we'll see what it looks like after that. It may take 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, and then all that gas is going to run out. Also, pull the string a couple more times just to make sure that there's nothing left in the carburetor, nothing left in those fuel lines. Remember, guys, you want to go ahead and hit this bulb a couple times, make sure there's no fuel in there, and after it stops, go ahead. See, it already... I'd already stopped it like 3 different times. Hit that bulb a few times. What you want to do, guys, is cleanse the warrior, okay? You want that soldier ready to go. And I've already cleaned the shaft, okay, with some Windex. Got her clean. She's not going to be perfect, but you know what? Listen to this. I know it's not Christmas yet, and she has quite a few months, but I want to go ahead and just give her an early Christmas present. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take this old 25-2 off that we have beat all over, and we're going to put a new 27-2 on. I'll put a link in the description because you need one of these, or your weed eater is going to feel like you don't love her. Friends, that's the last thing you want, is your weed eater to be sitting there, okay, all winter long, feeling neglected, feeling like she's not in love. Now look at her. She feels very loved. Laying in bed and I about gasped because I was like, you know what? I forgot to tell them one of the things that they have to do when you're winterizing your Stihl equipment, okay? Especially your trimmers, okay? Right here is your gear head. See this right here? You need to take this bolt out and you need to screw in the Stihl grease fitting, okay? You can get it. I'll put a link in the description if you're interested, if you don't have a grease gun. But Stihl actually has one, threads right into this, and what you do is you squeeze that. And what you're doing is squeezing grease into this head. You can do it once a year. That's all that has to be done. And you squeeze it. You can't put too much in it, okay? And you squeeze it till no more grease will go in there. That will protect the head, and you'll never, ever have to replace that head, okay? People, after they take all of these steps to winterize their unit, they go ahead and just jam that unit into a shed, into a garage. Friends, you don't want to do that. That's the stupidest thing. That is an amateur move. What you need to do is tuck this baby in bed next to you. I sleep over there. My wife sleeps in between us, and the Stihl trimmer likes to be next to my wife. I have my teddy bears up here. I might put my teddy bear right next to the trimmer, and you know what? You may not feel like this, but trimmers have feelings too, okay? I'll sing just a short lullaby. Guys, while you're singing, maybe kind of tuck her in a little bit on the sides. You know, if you ever saw Elf, you know, that's what you want to do. And eventually make sure these clothes, these bed clothes, are really tucked up under there. She needs to feel loved. She needs to feel safe. And now your Stihl power equipment is all ready to go for next season. All right, I hope these tips and tricks helped you out. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And guys, some of you, I understand, you're like, man, I haven't had a teddy bear in 25 years. Look at. Go buy yourself a teddy bear. Don't be stupid. Are you kidding me? You'll go to start that trimmer next season. She won't start because she hasn't felt loved. Stop holding back love from people.